We are live, folks. I had that on mute that whole time. I am Crazy Train. I'm in the booth here with Sonny D. I had asked him this question already, and he was in the middle of answering it before I realized that was muted. So how did you bowl, Sonny D?
Okay, not terrible, not great. Longer pattern, had to make me struggle with pin carry. Didn't quite get into the right part of the lane until later in the block when I made a move because I knew I had to score a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Scoring pace would be a little bit lower, but we had a lower turnout today, so.
Right. I mean,
that would contribute to that.
What killed me today? My spare game. I threw my spare. I whipped 5 10 pins.
No.
5.
That's not like you.
I'm not at all, but hey, it is what it is. All right, here are your top 8. Top 8, we had Linus, plus 113. Second, Michael Fortier, plus 111. Third place, Buck Ripcord, plus 83. Fourth, Master Splinter with a plus 64. Phil Frames was in 5th with a plus 44. Colonel Sanders was in 6th with a plus 35. Flatline. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Flatline was in with a plus 23 at 7th. And the cut number, plus 15, Clean Jesus. You know, I think it's bonus pins. Let's get back to the lanes here, getting ready. Everyone's just getting ready. You mentioned the oil pattern. Here's what we had today. It's a custom built pattern. It was 46 feet total, 32 feet of oil with the 14 feet of buff. With about 26.5 mils, I think. So
I was surprised at how long the buff held up. But we didn't have, like I said, we did lower turnout, so we didn't have as much traffic on the lane.
Yeah.
I really didn't see huge transitions from game 4. So I thought I had to pace a little bit.
You know, I saw it, and I was trying to play it a lot straighter than I probably should have. It wasn't until in game 3, Master Splinter said, you need to get left. Get this ball and get left. And, you know, me being stubborn didn't listen to him.
Yeah.
When I finally made the move, it looked great.
Yeah.
You know, so that's on me for not listening. Someone who was seeing it better than I was today.
You know, I have bowled in a lot of these tournaments, and so I've gotten into the habit of not even maybe struggling, but if I'm just looking for something a little bit more than what I got currently, I'll look around to see bowl them all if I can get to their break point. You don't necessarily have to have the same style as somebody to be able to play in the same area as they do.
The link is on Facebook, Bowlability's Pro Shop page is on there.
If I'm fishing and I'm bowling with somebody that's close, I'll try to get my break point close to them. It took me too long today to make that adjustment.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's once you find it, you got to be able to stay ahead of it. All right, looks like they're starting their warm-ups now. Here are the matchups on lanes 3 and 4, right in front of the booth. The number 1 seed Linus against the number 8 seed. I'm not sure if there are bonus pins. Normally there are. They're just not written down on the sheet I have. On 1 and 2 is Buck Ripcord against Colonel Sanders. That should be a pretty high-scoring match right there.
They have matched up quite a few times in these tournament series, and they've always been pretty good, pretty entertaining matches at least.
It's a rematch of the title game.
Yeah, they did bowl the title, right?
Then we got on 5 and 6, we got Master Splinter against Phil Frames. And then on 7 and 8, we got Michael Fortier, 40 ounce against Flatline. Little teammate-on-teammate action over there going on over on 7 and 8.
Yeah, I crossed with Mike today. He had a phenomenal move. He was the guy I was trying to get to his break point. Once I did make the right move, I struck a lot more. He struck a lot today.
So everyone out there watching, we are live on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page. Go over there, give us a like, give us a follow. Try and build that page.
I just purple camera.
He crossed with me all today. He do that all day.
I saw throwing your team today.
I looked at it in practice and it didn't look bad.
I didn't even bring mine with me.
I mean, in hindsight, maybe I should have tried it a little bit.
Yeah.
That usually blends out long or short, gives me more miss from more usual.
Yeah.
So what I noticed, even though this pattern was 46 feet, I noticed that the last 14 feet was all buff.
Yeah.
All my equipment would get off with it while I was oiling and try to stand up and start to go too far forward, and that left a lot of 10 pins. 1 or 2 8 pins. So maybe I should have taken a page out of his book, maybe a little bit further right with that, or a little bit of speed with my purple. Who knows? Can't make the change now.
No, you definitely can't. Yeah, I mean, you know, urethane helps you manage lane front to back. And so, you get the corners out with it. I don't see why it wasn't a bad look. I just didn't really think it was a good look for me today, typically. I don't have a lot. My rep rate's a lot lower, so I can't throw my urethane unless we're bowling at like 30.
All right, we got comments coming in. We got Frankie Avril coming in. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, James. Hope you're doing well down there in Alabama.
Francis, how's it going, brother?
Thank you for giving us a like and share.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linus has been in Purple Hammer all day.
Yeah, the perp. We know who you vote for, Jimmy. Go perp. Team perp.
All right. Let's do some predictions. Let's do some predictions here, Josh. All right.
For the match,
For all the matches. All right. On 3 and 4, Linus and Clean Jesus. I like Linus because I'm assuming there's gonna be bonus spins. He threw it well all day.
True.
And with bonus spins, Clean Jesus is gonna have.
What is the bonus spin situation? If we can just do that ourselves, really.
If they're a bonus.
If they're a bonus spin, Linus is plus 113, 16 Jesus is plus 15, Clean will score 4, 7. So 20 pins.
20 pins, yeah.
23 pins.
So
Flagged out.
Yeah, I'll get verification on that. But you know what? I'm going to pick when it's a scratch with no bonus spins.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand by my decision even with bonus spins.
Yeah, I like Linus.
So I'm going to pick Linus.
I like Linus too.
On lane 1 and 2, you know, bowling with Buck, and I saw what he did on lane 1 to start today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Buck on that one, even without bonus spins as a scratch. I'm going to choose Buck on lane 1 and 2.
I tried to go against Buck in that one. Me too.
All right, on 4 and 5, we got Splitter versus Phil. Is this Phil's first cut being made? I don't remember him making a cut.
This season, he's made cuts.
Has he?
before.
Okay. So first time this season.
I've seen him make a couple runs in the defensive tournament.
He's probably gonna have
I don't know.
nerves.
I don't know if he's made a cut this year or not.
Where is my chat box? All right, there's my chat box. Sorry, folks. All right. So in that match, I'm gonna go with Split.
Tough to go against Winner in that match. I mean,
the only one that can figure it out is time is going on.
I watched his last game. He was spare 4-bagger, open 4-bagger, open 5-bagger versus 25. So he's got a good look. He can strike with anybody.
And then over on 7-8, I gotta go with Michael Ford here.
I crossed him. He struck a lot. We disagree on none of these picks, brother.
Yeah. Plowline did have a pretty monster game on 7 and 8.
I saw that. He was middle. He was average for 3 games. He was 76 1 game.
I think what's going to kill him is once he starts burning up a little bit, you're going to need a little bit more ball speed and stuff. Plowline is slower ball speed, a little bit lower rev rate, and I just think that's going to, later on, going to get the carry issue.
Yeah. Mike was playing quite a bit of shape for this 45-foot pattern. As long as he didn't throw it to the break point, he struck a lot.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be the tournament leader. He was only behind Linus by a pin, I believe.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It
No,
was really
a
close,
couple
like
of
1 or 2 pins, I think.
Yeah.
All right, looks like they already started over on 7 and 8,
Yeah,
5 and 6.
3 in, and looks like 3 and 4 is going to fire theirs up here. Also, Jimmy.
Oh, that's true. All right.
Straight scratch.
Straight scratch because of the mulligan.
And
So,
that's right, we forgot to mention that.
right, we did.
These matches.
So during qualifying, you had 2 mulligans at any time you could use on your first ball only. So you threw a split, mulligan, take a second shot at it. So once you get to match play, it changes. Your opponent gets to say when you use your mulligan. So say you get an early double or a late double and they're starting to pull away. Oh no, mulligan. Throw that again.
Yeah, we've seen that come into effect in the championship match on the last shot.
Yeah.
For more than once in the tournament, so expect to see some interesting developments there. I used both of my mulligans early in the first 2 games, and I ended up doing almost the same exact thing on the next shot. But I used them on pocket shots where I was trying to get a double or a 13 to get some pins back. And first one I buried and left a 10. Made a small hand adjustment, buried it again, left another 10.
I used my first one in game 1. I had a good game going, and then I split, of course. Then I went 4-pin whiff, so it didn't really change the outcome at all. Maybe 2 sticks, I think, on total, because I was going in on a double.
Right.
Then the other one I used in game 3. I was feeling I was kind of in, I needed to strike territory, and I made a ball change and just flat out tugged it. And I was like, you know what, I need a good read on this ball, and then I mulligan, threw a good shot, 7.
Yep.
So, a little rough, but hey, I feel I used it at a time where I knew I needed to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good strategy. If you think you need to make a change, you can just pick something up and be like, hey, let's look at this. If it doesn't look good, or if it looks like I need to make an adjustment with that ball, you can use your mulligan there on a ball change. Feeling confident in how you throw the ball.
Again, that's when I went to a ball opposite of what Master Splinter recommended. Probably should have. We got 9 coming in. Let's go, Carl.
Niners teammate in Portland.
Saw the
Sweep the Rat teammate. He's pretty close to the startup of Bowl Portland. That's gonna be a fun after the holidays.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We gotta get through the draft league playoffs. How did your guys' team do?
We made the playoffs.
Did it? Oh.
We had a chance to win our conference, but we had our worst week of the season the last week of the year. So, and by proxy of that matchup, the team we bowled against, who was down in the bottom of the standings, but ended up making it in on a series of 3 different tiebreakers.
Doesn't matter how you get in, you just got to get to the
Well, I don't know if you looked at the standings, but there ended up being 4 or 5 teams that finished at 5 and 6 in the last playoff spot in the Sun Conference, I believe.
Yep.
And so it came down to there were 3 or 4 different tie-break scenarios. But the team that we lost to Keebler Elf and under construction, and that was enough for them to make it in. And we subsequently lost the #1 seed in our conference. We were the #2 seed. So we had a pretty good season. It's a pretty solid team.
Alright.
So we can we got our bad week out of the way so we don't lay an egg in the first match of the playoffs.
Yep. Alright, so look at these matches. We're underway. We got on lane 1 and 2. We got Colonel Sanders starting out with 9 spare 9. If I remember right, it would look like it was a 4-pin, 10-pin. Buck starts with a strike, he's sitting and waiting.
Yeah.
So that's
Buck whipcord fashion.
So really close, tight match right there. Like we were expecting that one to be tight.
Yeah.
Alright, and we got Jesus, who just chopped the 2-pin off the 2-5. He starts with a strike open.
Carl gave him an opening to start, and he gave him a great match.
Linus he missed it in on this longer pattern with that Euro thing. They just didn't want to read. He wanted to keep the on that.
Yeah.
So, alright. So now we got over on lane 5 and 6. I cannot invade your space.
Yeah, no, you're good.
We got Phil Francis in the 3rd with a 69.
Yeah.
9 spare in the 4th. Jimmy
started with a 3-bagger.
3-bagger, then he just went to the last 10. Looks like he didn't quite catch that one at the bottom. That's the way he was playing the lane.
Yep.
So that's
if you were going to try to shape it at all, the speed had to be right.
Yeah. Linus was actually just a 5. So Jimmy,
really light.
That's going to be I imagine right between them. On 7 and 8, we got Michael Fortier is at 97 in the 4th. Flat lines at 78. Well, I mean, yeah, opened in the 5th, so he's got like 20, 26. No, because Fly's going to spare in the 5th. If he spares here, he's still got that.
98, it's 1 pin. Right?
No, because
that's the 5th.
The 5th.
Yeah, he's already finished the 5th.
Oh, I thought it was the 6th.
No, he's 97 in the 5th.
Okay.
So he'll be, if Spotlight strikes, he'll be up a pin.
My bad. For some reason I thought it was the 6th of that strike.
That's a pretty much dead even match.
Yep.
Mike 40 step back up and do a strike.
Alright, so now we got Linus with a spare. Buck starts with a double,
That
gets
match
up on
is
one.
pretty much even. Bucky couldn't get the 7 out. The 4 kind of just died in front of it. Somebody hit it on the way by.
Master Splinter with a light swisher.
And bad.
He's got about a 20 pin lead on Phil Frame.
Pretty good.
I haven't seen if anyone's used the mulligan yet.
Yep. Technically can.
So that match is a 1-stick match with actually Flatline out front because he struck on
He
that
did
one.
strike, so he's up 1 pin. They both got a strike working. 4-frame roll off down there.
Alright, Buck bounces that way out of the bat.
Almost on the 4-7-10. So it's a lot of 9, as we say. A lot of 9 on that one. Technical difficulties down on 1 and 2. Somebody call the mulligan? Yeah, I haven't seen the mulligan come out yet.
Buck decided
There
to
we
pick
go.
up that 7 pin and bounce it like 10 feet out.
That one flipped the 8-9 for Linus. I'm sure that throwing the Hurricane, the speed has to be right also. Can't really go to the break point with that ball.
Yeah.
Up.
Phil Frame missed the 4 pin. Gets it open.
Flat line to a double on 7 and 8. Mike said not so fast. Do it again.
Here's a good situation. If you're Phil Frame, you go up there after you just whip the 4 pin. And
Tough whip too. Flat line. Repeat
the double. So Jimmy gets up and strikes on the open. He gets up. You call your mulligan there?
100%.
Randy Beer coming in. While I accomplished my goal to get finished last, one thing recovery has taught me is baby steps are still steps. Hey, any step forward is a step forward.
Yeah.
Keep on grinding there, Randy.
Now, what do you think? Mike dumps one here. He's going to get called his mulligan?
More than likely. If I'm flatline, I get that. I'll take it. Mike steps up. Here's the strike. To a flatline there. Flatline going to give it. It doesn't look like flatline's getting ready to use that mulligan. Unless he used it earlier. He may have used it earlier.
No, I don't see a green. I don't see anything green up there.
Oh, that's true. Alright. Phil Frame covers that.
The 9 pin. He made a pretty good shot. It's going to be frustrating to make that good shot after missing the 10 pin.
Colonel with a 8 spare. Still has his struck. Down 12 pins to Buck. Green Jesus picked up his spare.
Carlson right here. I'm probably Jesus up. Saying no thank you.
Here's his 40. Gives it a roll. Gets the strike.
This might be.
Is Flatline going to call the mulligan on him? Throw it again.
Throw it again.
He gets that turkey. He's making him throw it again. So both mulligans on 7 and 8 been used. Late in the match, that's a good use. That's a good use.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to get too far ahead, especially when they're in a 1-pin match down there.
Linus gets that 10 out. See what Green Jesus does here.
6-pin does its job.
Green Jesus doesn't even look like he's paying attention.
Oh, mixer double. What's Phil going to do here?
Double?
For Jimmy.
Phil's not doing it. He's not saying anything. Step away from the one.
Got you. Going to repeat for the turkey. 10 back. Both of them.
Like
both of
there.
there.
They both called the mulligan and struck again. Alright, here goes the matches for now. If he strikes here, Phil has to call it.
I would think so. You can't let him get 20 more pins ahead.
No.
He's already 30.
Jimmy throws that.
31
That's
up.
pretty good. Here's the strike. What's Phil Frame's going to do?
41 up now.
Okay, he's calling it. Throw it again.
Throw it again.
Here comes Linus. Really got around that one.
He did.
Oh, but he hit the swish zone and gets it to go. What's Green Jesus going to do?
You have to create the shape of your hand.
Yeah.
I would say you want to spin it more than you would want to be able to.
But 46 feet though, is it going to get to the pins or are you going to leave flat 8 10? You got knocked off coming in, being quiet.
I just I was cleaning. cleaning up.
All right. So right now we're a bunch of tight matches. 7 and 8 use both their mulligans, but both of them were able to strike after using it.
Okay.
So that's in. Jimmy
That's a
just
one-pin
got a
match.
turkey, and then Phil Frames made him do it again.
Then throw it
So
again.
he throws it. And, oh, 10 pin. Good.
Finally,
No.
first
Phil.
mulligan, we saw something pay off for the mulligan that
So
time.
you got 3. Looked like he hated
He
it.
did not like it, and struck anyway.
I was just telling Putt, so my first title was Mulligan's too, and I beat Jimmy Chris in the finals. And when we got to my mulligans weren't really necessary until that point. Like we called them, but they just kind of like. I think my matches with Brian Gaskell, the game before that, was the only one that like could have meant something. But I get to the finals and I'm rolling Jimmy and I strike and he calls one on me and I split. So then I think it was literally a frame later or 2 frames later. I call one on him because he struck
that
and he
one
split.
way
And we were both
more.
like, oh well, that's a wash.
Lower 10.
And that's even.
Alright, Jimmy.
Covers
Covers
the
the 10. Something I couldn't do today. Alright, and Buck just went back to back open. Now let's Colonel Sanders right back to this match. On the
Still
strike.
30 up. At least that kept going the match. That strike would have put Jimmy up to 41 for that.
So now, now
Jesus.
Phil strikes you. Does Jimmy call it?
That's not a good development for me. It's not playing more.
Alright.
I mean, maybe.
Phil gets up. And he gets the 10 out.
Right.
Jimmy claps.
Maybe not.
Doesn't look like he's going to do it. He's going to see if he gets the double.
I think he's only going to use it if he needs it.
Alright,
Still up 30.
so flat line, he went 8, strike 8 barrels there.
Mike Fortier, bagger.
Bottom of it.
Lead. That is my pick to win, by the way. I think Mike's got the best one. Yeah. Or bagger pretty much solves that match away.
Yeah. Alright, Linus gets off. Flat 10.
27, 57, 87, 70. Flat line, the best he can do is 23.
Yeah.
Mike Fortier just needs a mark, and that match is over.
That's going to be it.
Huge double for Colonel Sanders.
Colonel gets a double, puts him right back in that match.
Yeah, well, I mean,
4th frame.
it was
He
already,
actually take the lead.
getting closer to a 2 back-to-back no kicker. Sarah opens by Buck Ripcord.
Now I know. I'm going to bet right here. If he strikes, Buck
Yeah.
is making it 2.
If he throws a strike here, hell yeah. Linus couldn't get the hand bone, but he is in the lead.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. Alright, now we got.
Might as well use it.
Well, it's up to you, man. You make the decision.
I was like, maybe I should save it until he
Mike
gets
Fortier covers this fair,
There's
and
no
that
saying
match
strike
is
Right,
the next
over.
exactly.
You got
Phil.
flat line.
This is
Strike
another
out.
spare.
Oh, that's
Giving that's scoring way too many.
45. Yeah, that's
Alright.
it's gonna be hard for him to move that. That's
40.
that's a match. That puts us at 230.
220. If he strikes, it'd be 226. Flat line.
I'll do it before. So
Yeah. No. So he needs 8 on the field ball then.
yeah.
40 needs 8, which I threw one that I loved off my hand and got 4.
Yeah.
So
Is that support? Match there.
he gets up.
No.
Little light. Gets them all to go.
Takes it. That will pretty much solve that match away if that's the state of lane.
There goes Fortier, gets the throw.
Oh!
Doubles the bucket.
The forward bucket.
Like, say he
the
buckets there, that
clincher.
just flatline the chain.
It does, yeah.
Alright, so it looks like Linus struck.
22.
Clean Jesus using his mulligan right here.
Yeah, probably a good idea
He has
there.
to. I mean,
he has to.
he's 96 and 6.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Linus is at.
That open hurt.
Is that 70? Is that 75 or 76? Oh, so he's wow, I thought that was 75.
I couldn't read it from here.
Flatline gets the first one. They can actually go to a roll
Roll
off.
off. Yeah, I can't read those
There's a
numbers.
chance of strike. He'll use the mulligan, then he lets it up.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Yeah. one ball all up? Okay, I want to cover his 9th and 10th frame.
Check with the
We're
tournament
gonna check
director.
the tournament director.
Oh.
Here comes Linus, gets up.
Oh.
Gets the mixer.
Gets the
All right.
mixer.
Mallory says she's the tournament director today. No soft. It's a one ball roll.
Tournament,
Oh, and the flat 10 takes him out of it.
Valiant effort by Flatline.
Nice ball by Flatline. Brought right to the 10th frame. I like it. Right, here
Needs
comes
a shot,
Buck.
but he
Needing
needs to.
something here.
Oh my.
Smash 8.
Still 8. Lower 8. Everything is here to the 8 to 10. Hello.
Clean Jesus comes up strike. Clean Jesus he needs a
start
double
stringing
here.
something together.
But here's the thing. Linus still has his mulligan.
He does.
Linus. It is one ball and it was confirmed.
So we got Michael Portier moving on to the match. He is bracket.
And Mallory's
She
hand.
walked away.
And Mallory's
So he was both the winner of Jimmy's match, right?
Yes. Usually they pair up against each other and they'll come down on the 1 and 2, I believe.
Portier moves on. Facing one of the Matthew Splinter and Phil Fraser match.
Clean Jesus goes and leaves some wood on the lane.
Needs a strike here. Yeah, gets the Messenger 7-10 out.
So he's got 205 on the
He
sheet.
needs a little help, but it's not over yet.
Now he's got 205 on the sheet. Jimmy will just need 6 on his first ball. That's a mistake. I think 4 on his first ball to
Is
shut
he
him out.
68 or not? I can't
That's
see it.
68 and
Yeah.
7 with a double.
Yeah.
I'll put them already at 198 going down.
78, 88, 99.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much over, but mathematically he's not eliminated yet.
Not yet, not mathematically.
So you're saying there's a chance. That is the whole.
Ooh, I just got it in there. Stat right
Gets
there.
that
Gets the
10
strike.
out. A double. Gives him 58,
Here we call the mulligan
69.
Yep. Why the call? You can't take it with you.
That will give Linus a 40-pin lead. And basically keeping her playing these last 2 frames. Ten here would basically wrap it up.
Here comes Linus.
That was pretty good.
Shot. Oh, 10
High
back.
flush with the 9. One thing I need to teach myself to do is spin the ball more when I'm going here. You have to read the sheet. Tougher than it's doing for you.
Yeah, I'm really good at creating the shape for my hand. That's why I usually stay in urethane a lot longer.
Naturally have more higher action skill than sheets anyways.
Alright, here comes Jimmy. He needs like 4 sticks on this ball to shut him out.
Yeah, it's about
Stay behind the foul line, don't fall down.
James is trying to make a late run.
Off his hand, little off balance, but gets the messenger
Messenger
tip.
again.
That match is now over.
That was
Jimmy
a
will
flying
move on to bowl against Michael Portier on what, 1 and 2 he said?
They're going down to 1 and 2, which is still, I mean,
We got a couple
let's see,
frames to go.
6 frames. It is a 25-pin match. Colonel Sanders took the lead on that.
Great minutes to go frames, but a little too late. I mean, really the difference in that match is going to be really the two singles pin that misses.
He gets those.
That makes
That's 21 more pins.
that
He's got
makes-
226. Makes Jimmy finish.
that makes Jimmy have pucker a little bit, you know, leading up to the 10th frame.
Where's the other kid?
Yeah, a love tap on the 10, also
Ooh.
Colonel
Ring 10 to
can't
Colonel.
get the 10 out.
So Buck is trailing here.
But the door is open. You never want to leave
He's
the door
still,
open.
the thing is, he still has a moment to call on Buck.
Correct.
Here comes Clean Jesus.
And Buck has
Stayed
struck
right in there.
the second frame,
Right.
which is not something we say often.
So Linus called his first one.
Yep.
Clean Jesus still got up there and threw the other one.
Tattooed it. Let's get this one out. We got 16 off the sheet there.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. 16.
Yeah.
Linus right now has 58, 88, 98. The bonus.
draw by queen two.
So we minus 50 to keep it up.
So you think about it, that mulligan where he got the first one, called it, had to strike again. That should have been double nine, which changes the look of the game.
It does, sure.
Goes Buck, clearing the deadwood. Nice left-handed roll down the gutter.
That counts.
Did he throw it two-handed?
Mark it a 0.
I've seen the video, so it's a fair question.
It's going to the 10.
Respectful showing today for Parker, aka Clean Jesus. Thank you.
Alright, here's Buck. Buck is starting to enter. I need to strike right now.
We need to see if, yeah, definitely.
Come on, he got it out. What is Colonel
late
going to do?
grab 10.
Colonel's not going to do it now.
I'm Colonel there.
Colonel has one left.
He's had instructions in the second frame. If I'm Colonel there, I'm stopping the momentum. I'm making him go that one.
I think he's waiting till he gets the double.
I mean, it's not,
There goes Linus, gets the strike.
can't get a
That
double
game
if
is
you don't go the first one. But I guess, David's strategy pays off, God.
But he's also been paying close attention. Maybe one is the worst lane in luck. So if he strikes on one, you call it on the lane struggle and on the hook.
Strike by Linus. He will be facing the winner of that Colonel Sanders Buck Ripcord match. By 5 and 6, probably, right?
Yeah.
He's a double.
Gets it in there. Gets the kick out.
Another
And here
kick
comes
and
Colonel Sanders. Does he get the He's saving it. Oh, it's a bold move, caught.
Yeah, real bold strategy, God.
But I guess he's going to say it to be like, you know what? I'm going to confuse it in the end. He's going to need to strike out. But can he...
Colonel's going to finish first anyway, so I mean, that's really, he's going to know. It even matters.
Right.
He's 66 with the ball. 96, 26, I mean,
He can shut him
throw a
out.
double and shut him out, basically.
Buck's got 211 on the sheet. That's not good ball. Here's one.
He needs double 9 and it's a wrap. He gets the next one and Buck can't get it. He can finish Buck Ripcord off without using a mulligan. And, I mean, I'm keeping that in my pocket for bragging rights later on. Colonel Sanders. He's a good friend, obviously, so he'll be able to let me without my mulligan. Yup. I mean, I've lost so many times with Buck Ripcord.
Actually, no. He needs his first one.
I said he's double 9.
Sorry. So you're counting the 9th as the double. Okay, my bad. All right. In my head, I'm like, double?
Yeah, before he threw the first one.
Oh, okay.
Double 9 is what he needs to finish.
Open lights against the Joe.
So how'd we do on our predictions, brother?
Right now, we won all of them.
We won the first 3, but we're in danger of losing this one right here.
Here comes Colonel. Throws
Right
it.
here. Oh!
Buck is half.
Now good count, and this match is over. That's what Buck Ripcord to do is 11. So he needs one strike and 6 to get the score. My math is much better when I can read the numbers. My eyesight is not getting better and my age doesn't show up. I need like binoculars to read these numbers right now.
The color scheme makes it hard.
It does. I don't like the color scheme. Because I can read the ones that are done much better.
Yeah. Here goes big shot right here.
10 back. That's a wrap.
Doesn't even need a mulligan.
I beat Buck Ripcord without a mulligan. Bring that next little bit. Oh, hit friendly joke.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we went 3 and 1 in that match. Predictions.
Now he goes.
9, but doesn't need it. Great bowling.
So it looks like Colonel Sanders is going to be moving on.
Colonel versus Linus.
On 5 and 6. Which, you know, Buck's worst game today was on 5 and 6. He could not buy a strike on 5 and 6. think I know. What's this up there? Labels that one.
A little too late. The two opens really cost him. And, you know, like,
I mean, you think essentially that chop, the missed makeable right there, that makes it a game.
Yeah. The last year, I can count on one hand how many times I've seen him have two opens in a game.
Yeah.
And I bowl around him a lot in the league and stuff.
Especially where they weren't split. Right?
I'm not going to cry too much for the guy. He's only averaging 240 across town. But great dude, great bowler. But thank you, Buck, for letting somebody else win today. We love you.
Let's see. Now we look. Everyone that's left is a title holder. Actually, everyone who made the cut about flatline is the only non-title.
Oh yeah, no
Well, and Phil.
No new titles today.
No new titles today.
Name winners. Bowled by everybody.
Thank you. Normally when they switch pairs, they give them like 2 minutes of practice, I think. Typically how it goes.
Final turn. Fletcher, Mike Fortier. That's a good matchup.
Alright, so we got Linus Colonel Sanders going over to 5 and 6. 1 and 2 is going to be Master Splinter versus Michael Fortier, 40 ounce.
Wild today, the cut. Everybody's in the cut was plus, but then it was quite a drop after that.
Yeah, we can pull that back up over here.
Plus 15
Here are all the
ended
numbers.
up being the cut.
Plus 15, then it was a minus
Then it
21.
went to minus.
And then we scroll down just a pinch. You see me, that minus 49.
Yeah.
You know, I make 5 missed tendons. Almost after every one I struck. That's 55 pins. Where does that put me? Right near the number. Come down to it, kids. You got to make those stairs.
I had 2 opens in every game, and most of them were not makeable, but I did miss a couple of easies.
So who is zipped and unzipped?
That's AKA Rugburn, our homie.
Oh, that's Justin Giray. Okay.
Owner
of Just in Time Recreation coming down, supporting other local bowling. You love to see it.
Yeah.
We were just in his house, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now.
He was in the cut line after 2 games.
Yeah, he was right there. He bowled really well today.
He was plus after 2 actually.
I'm probably going to hear that he finished ahead of me.
I mean, I'm gonna let you know.
It's great. I love it. I love when that happens. You know, I love it when people try to use me as their baseline. Because frankly, I think I would choose someone a little bit higher than me, but hey, it's an honor for them to think that.
It's all relative, you know.
Alright, let's get you back. They're into their warm-ups now. They got 2 minutes, I think. It's either 2 minutes or 2 balls. Okay, they're doing balls on each lane. It's probably 1 on each lane. Because they don't need to loosen up. They literally just gotta...
Yeah.
What's going on, Queen Jesus? Tough match. Oh yeah, dude, we're building the stream, building it up. Oh, this is the best part. I even got to say that. We want to hear Jimmy saying Bowler Builders Pro Shop, where building bowlers one group at a time. I just hit this little button right here. Everyone on the street. Oh no, they won't hear it because I got that microphone muted right now.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, if I unhear Bowler Builders Pro Shop. Building bowlers one group at a time. Is that a little mute again? And that's how we end the stream. Don't touch it. Oh, we got Ocho Pizzo coming in. What's up, fellas? How you doing, Roman? We're doing all right. It'd be better if I was still bowling, but hey, it is what it is. Randy B, some good matches. Yeah, they were really close. Some good matches coming in. Oh yeah, and the matchups now are going to be close. Who's going to be able to figure out 1 and 2? Jimmy had a great look on 1 and 2. He missed tie game by 2-6.
Yeah.
But that was game 1.
Yeah.
A lot of transitions happened since then.
Sure has. We followed you guys all day.
Oh yeah, Jimmy threw that one. Labeled the pocket. Looks like he's got to be.
They're just doing practice right now.
I know. Tell them about how to practice.
Yeah, no, I was just making sure.
Yeah, still practice. We they gave away a bowling ball today that was donated by Bowler Builders Pro Shop. They will get 3 drilling bowling is brought to Bowler Bill's Pro Shop. The ball we gave away today was the one ovation.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I've been looking at the ball. It has nothing to do with what it was. Hybrid coverages don't do well for me, but I love the color scheme of that ball. I wouldn't mind adding it to the bag.
Anthony White's one?
It was Anthony White.
Oh, he was the first guy out, too.
Yep, first guy out, wins the ball. He is like Mr. Everything up there in Wilton, right? Meadow Lane. So that was the ball. I wasn't even close on my ticket. I was like 200 off. Alright, I gotta tie my shoes. It's driving me down.
Tie your shoes. We get to the scores here and erasing the frames, and we'll get
We just gotta pay attention to make sure we don't forget if they use their mulligan.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, that'd be kind of early to use it. Kind of far away.
Yeah, unless you fall behind real fast.
If you open,
You go open, and your opponent goes strike, maybe.
Be worth thinking about anyway. Alright, let's see. I can actually just get a little bit better of a view.
Yeah, we won't be using 7 and 8 anymore.
One and two a little bit better right there. See the approach, let me go adjust the other one.
Matchup will be getting underway momentarily.
Didn't adjust it much, just a little bit. Get a little bit better angle of the pins, do a little bowling. I just didn't want to knock the camera over because that'd be my luck.
So going into the day, you know, I always have a preconceived notion about how I think the lanes are going to transition. I recently moved to a different bowling alley that went from having a Kegel machine to a Brunswick machine. So now now that I've started to play with designing a pattern, and I made the pattern for the city tournament last weekend over at Junction Bowl.
Yeah, 17 mil? Why do you hate life?
Well,
17?
the brand new lane panels inherently with no track area burned into them means that you're going to have a clip of where you can really get a good shape of the ball and minimize carry down. And that I haven't found the clip yet, but I know that when I went to 22 mils, it was too much. So I'm still playing with the ratios and in the middle of the lane a little bit. That's work in progress. But anyways, that's given me a little bit more of a educated guess to what I thought the pattern would look like to start and how it would transition. And I was surprised at how well the buff held up. Now, part of that is probably because we only had 5 per pair on both pairs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, Jimmy gets up there, gets a spare, alright. So Jimmy being the higher seed, he decided to start the match.
Yep.
Linus decides to do the same thing. He wants to start. He starts with the strike.
For those uninitiated, I guess, on oil patterns, the buff is, there's no oil directly placed on the lane. It's just kind of what's left on the brush. When the brush comes down to blend the pattern together.
Alright, here goes Mike 40. Gets up there. I think Mike 40 on 1 and 2 had a monster game.
Yes, he did. I crossed with him. He struck a lot, man.
He got up.
There were a lot of shots where I was like, geez, that looks a little right. I don't know if he's going to make it up the hill. And sure enough, 5 plus.
So Colonel starting to answer the line of the strike.
Strike. 5 and 6. I expect both of these matches to be close.
Alright,
We didn't make a prediction, though.
We didn't make a prediction. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go with my teammates there for the...
Is there still a mulligan thing?
Yeah, you still get a 1 mulligan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my prediction. I'm gonna go with the teammates that had during the mulligan.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go with Jimmy and I'm gonna go with Colonel Sanders. I'm gonna say Bowler Builders Pro Shop 5.
That would be one of the best looking guys that are left.
Colonel Sanders got that one a little in.
Both matchups gonna be cool. I gotta go on 5 and 6. I like Colonel. Being a two-hander, he has a little bit more of that cheapness and wanted to get it up the hill on 5. So those are my picks. Michael Portier, Colonel Sanders final.
Here we go. Colonel Sanders.
But I expect them to come, both these matches to come down to the 10th frame, and wouldn't be surprised if both mulligans came into play also.
Oh yeah.
In the 10th frame.
Randy Beard comes in with Jimmy.
Yes, Randy likes Jimmy in this match. Pretty good. Didn't quite slow down. No. Looked like he shared it. I've seen Jimmy throw a lot of balls.
So that being said, he's converting still just a one.
Oh yeah. No worries there. You're not getting away.
That hits that strike.
Far.
Starts off with that double. Colonel Sanders.
Really, the only guy I saw throwing urethane today. Anybody else?
I threw it during warm-up.
Right, but you didn't know.
All right, Randy Beard picks Jimmy and Shane for final.
All right.
If you're out there listening, let's hear what you have to say. What do you think while you're there?
That's a very, very real option, Randy. You could pick any combination of these 4, and it would be a viable guess.
Yeah.
Yes. 40 or Linus.
Campfire Therapy comes in saying he likes Linus and Michael.
Almost 7 got out, Linus. And that happens on 5. If you don't get the speed right on 5, you will pay for it. Fortunate he got the 7 out.
Yep.
The 5-pin. Takes an early lead with a double 9 there.
Alright, here we go. Jimmy's stepping up on 1. See if he makes an adjustment.
Still think he threw a very good shot.
Yeah.
He knows that 1 looks more.
Oh. Didn't want to come around.
That was
Double wood. 10-pin is out. That's good.
thankfully he got the 10-pin out.
Linus covers his pair. Alright, here we go. Colonel Sanders stepping up. See if he can match him here.
Back-to-back shots. Didn't want to slow down for Jimmy. Now let him know. Looks like he liked that last one. And 1 tends to look a little more than 2. Maybe he just overcompensated for the fact that he thought it was going to hold.
Earlier today, he actually had a different approach. I think he was throwing the ball on his strike.
Nice
playing
strike.
the same line.
Okay. That's good. That's a very viable option on 1 and 2 for sure.
If he's throwing the same one, he was in his effect form all day. Didn't really get much out of his. He was on 1, and he was expect that was a little bit less.
Colonel struck. That's a 6. You're back with a 9. Mike Portier looking to get 40
That was left.
second frame.
Oh, he gets it out. It held.
High flush.
That definitely was left.
I didn't see the lay down spot, but he did play it pretty tight at the end of the day.
Colonel Sanders take the lead on this shot.
Double Colonel
Actually, I think he
Sanders.
takes the lead. He didn't start with a double.
No. It will give him 1 pin. It will give him 1 pin lead if he strikes in the next ball.
Pulls right in my way. I can't see from lanes 1 through 4 on the board. Alright, Mike Porter getting up on 1. In a decent spot. Has a chance to double. Jimmy hasn't been able to find a strike yet.
A lot of game left for
A
sure.
lot of games. He's kind of keeping it really tight because he did kind of the same thing as he did.
Yeah.
Just got out. Shot in 4 pin.
Get the 4 out. And now that gives Shane an opportunity to take an 11-pin lead if he strikes.
Alright, here we go. Jimmy stepping up. Let's see what he does here.
Now Lee, take that.
Yeah, Linus.
Linus covers the
Covers
fourth
was
hand.
there. Still no mulligans, if you notice in the donor being season there, but
Nope.
there are green marks on there. That was just their practice shot.
Yeah. Jimmy, he's got to feel a little more confident now. He got the ball to the pocket, but that was still really lazy.
Yeah, I see we got 12 people out there on Facebook. Go ahead, make sure you give this a thumbs up, give it a share, let everyone know. Jump in the comments, let us know who you're rooting for.
Any predictions you might have?
Here comes Jimmy. On the got
Like,
it there.
he tightened.
Flushed that one.
So that was a way tighter line than what he threw on the last shot where he almost left the ball.
So he
Looked like he moved his eyes in a little bit, just kind of got a little firm on that shot.
jumped right back into it. Let's see how Mike responds here. All right, Linus gets up.
Linus.
Let's go.
Oh, Tickler, roll it. Oh.
Alright, Tickler.
Slow.
I couldn't see anything else to the
A
left.
slow roll. Messenger didn't quite get enough of the 10.
Alright, here comes Michael Fortier stepping up. Give that one a little bit of loft.
Still on the tighter line and just absolutely mashes the 10 back.
So yeah, he got the strike on there, but did you watch the ball go through the pin? That
It
ball definitely deflected and
deflected
went
for sure.
straight through the 9 pin.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he noticed that. He's going to make a little change to try and get it to flush up.
Well, you noted that he actually lofted it a little bit more than the
Yeah.
last couple. And I crossed it most of the day. He was putting the ball into the front of the lane and using the head oil quite a bit. So I would say that maybe that was a miss hit off his hand. We'll see how this one looks. Four-bagger will really put pressure on Jimmy to stay on the hot.
Think about him all against the four-bagger? Or do you wait until you do the next one?
I don't know.
Michael got it through it. Went through the four pin.
The four wiggles.
So that
It
opens
moved
the
a
door
little bit.
right there.
Opens the door for Jimmy to get back to where he is. 87.
Maybe a 2-pin match. That's
99.
Yeah, it'd be
No, 12.
12
12 pins. If he's doing strike.
Oh, it's 69 to 50
Yeah.
cents. So yeah.
Colonel with a three-bagger.
Easiest pattern both for his feet. Easy isn't the way I would say it here. It was more of a playable pattern. If you made the right moves and everything, you could stay ahead of the transition. You still had to make quality shots. You missed it a little bit. You usually take some pretty good penalties on it.
It definitely played better for the higher rev guys. I'll say that. But not surprising. 45 feet.
All right, we got Jimmy coming up here.
Colonel Sanders is going for a hand bone. Linus is going to make him throw it again.
He aces that.
He is not. I'm pretty surprised he didn't make him
Oh,
throw that one again.
I think 40 years is calling his mulligan, making Jimmy do that one
Throw it
again.
Throw it
So,
again.
literally at the same exact time,
Oh,
2 mulligans.
Linus did make him throw it again. Negating his hand bone
Smart
on
move by both.
5. Linus.
Jimmy was getting momentum. Now here, so they can both get up. Get the strike.
It's a
Big answer
It's a
right
good
there.
statement, for
Yeah,
sure.
good momentum swing.
Get up there and just hit replay on the old muscle memory track, and hopefully you can hear one.
Oh, here we go.
As you and I know, that's
Not as
not
easy.
how it works, everyone.
All right, here goes Colonel trying to answer with the mulligan.
That wasn't tight.
Ooh, 5 pin?
Yeah, little light, little.
Jimmy throws it.
What you got?
We gotta get there. Oh,
Got
he
it.
still gets it.
Got it.
Answers the mulligan.
Get that 10 out of there.
So far, every mulligan Michael Porter has called his people have struck.
Yeah.
We got Randy Beard coming in. I couldn't get the ball to hook at all. Yeah, I mean, if you weren't in the right part of the lane, or if you were more of a speed dominator, it's easy for that ball to go through the break zone and not really make a point. Covers up the spare, so it was a good mulligan by Linus.
For lower rev guys, it was a higher volume, for sure. It was, almost 25 to 30% more than what you would see on a typical house shot.
Yeah.
And flatter.
All right, here we go. Jimmy gets up, strikes right here. Huge response from Mike.
Right in.
Oh, and swishes it out. Gets it in
Right
there.
Huge.
Huge response. 4-bagger right there.
Ham bone.
Gets a ham bone.
Linus strike.
Linus was a strike.
First
So
strike,
now,
second frame.
Jimmy's in a good spot. He can make, like, rethrow a shot any time still. He doesn't have to worry about that anymore. That's already been, he has been responding well to it. You got Linus stepping up. Linus strikes here. Well, and then they can do it again. Might be
Right back on it. He's at what, 87?
He's what, 287 on the shoot, right?
Right, well, no, I'm saying, so we go to
Linus steps up.
87, 17, 37.
Oh, and strips a 4.
And what's Mike at, 39?
Mike's at 139.6.
Yeah, and so Jimmy's at 87, 4.
That's great. Mike on 269, right?
What's he at? He's at 30? He's at 39? No. No.
59.
59. Ah.
And Colonel Sanders making Linus strike again.
Yeah. Was this the first double? The first three?
There goes Fortier. Didn't look like he was taking off his hand, but he
Takes
got
it
it out.
So max out, he's at 59. And then Jimmy can go 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90, 180, and 30. So, yeah, he can go 67. They both strike out. Jimmy can lock him up. Like,
Jimmy doesn't, he can't make a shot.
No.
Linus gets up, does he respond?
Like this.
To the mulligan, gets it out. We're going to headbutt each other one of these times, both trying to see if we'll get in the corner.
I think so.
We're going to headbutt.
I think that's going to
We
happen.
got Colonel Sanders, Keebler L coming in. I call BS on that Linus strike.
Nah.
I mean, hey, call BS all you want. A strike is a strike. All right, Max
Jimmy's
gets
going to
up,
keep it
throws
going.
it. Oh, got it in just a bit.
That.
Oh, his maximum penalty for it.
Dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'll make him throw it again now, for sure.
Here comes Colonel Sanders.
What a huge break for Mike Fortier. Jimmy had worked his way back into the match where he could have, he goes no destiny. And typically, too, you can miss him a little more than you can on one, but he paid, like you said, the maximum penalty on that one.
He could have easily gone 4.
Oh, easily.
6, 10.
Easily. Now, what if he goes green light here? Just try to fucking right. Makeable, but tough.
So he cuts the
Really
count.
gotta
That 2 counts as 4. So
Yeah.
now he's got 32 on the sheet.
Ball falls back to Mike Fortier to the left, where he controls his own destiny now.
Fortier on the sheet got 1.
Colonel up on 5, looking to get a double.
There's no more mulligans.
39
and
6.
5 and 6.
It's a 2-pin match right now. To keep it a 2-pin
Didn't
match.
look like you liked it, but he gets the strike anyway.
Keep it a 2-pin match.
Wearing his good old Andy Clappin jersey.
Love that. Love that jersey.
Alright, here we go. Jimmy comes up, throws a strike right here. Let him know he's still there. Put some pressure on him.
Yeah, he keeps it a great
Mike's
style.
knowing he's still got a mulligan in his
Yeah, he's
pocket
going to make him
at.
throw one of these, but...
Thank you, program. YouTube stream help is excellent. Thank you. Jimmy gets up, throws it. Gets it out. Alright,
I
strikes
think
right
Jimmy's
here.
in a mindset where he doesn't strike, it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
if he makes him throw it again, so he's going to get up there and throw a strike for him.
Alright,
It's a finish,
so now, he gets 40 strikes right there. I'd be willing to bet Jimmy's going to call that one.
Yeah, it's got to be this
Linus
one.
throws that one. That's a little wide.
It's got to be this one. You can't let him get the bonus 9 frames.
Right.
You don't want to do it for 10 frames at this point. He's down 8, so 30,
Remember, this is the one where if you lost it again, that ball was going to the finish.
90. Yeah, maybe that's down a little bit early. That was a little bit
Little bit of
better
loss.
to the front. High flush.
Jimmy gonna do it again?
Why would you let him?
I don't think Jimmy called one early, did he?
No, I don't think he did either. He hasn't.
Hard to tell.
He hasn't. Not just hit the pass. He goes 90. So he's got 60, 90.
Linus
strike, he lost Jimmy out. 9-5 strike is to 39.
The only thing I think
Or 37.
maybe for the transition to get out, I just didn't notice.
I didn't maybe. No, we'll have to
That's
go
that
back
one,
and
yeah.
watch. That's a wrap. That's the nail in the coffin there.
Nope, now he's doing it again.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, it does. Because he goes, but he doesn't. What's 9 minutes? 60, 69, 9 minutes gives him 98. 217.
He needs a mark.
He's a mark. I personally would have made him do it in 9th grade, but he needs a mark.
Alright. Line for 176 in the 8th. On strike in the 9th. Colonel's double Colonel in the 8th. Getting up in the 9th.
He kind of cheated to 250.
There you go. 40. That one definitely doesn't look like it.
Still just needs a mark.
It's 9.
Still just needs a mark and count.
Actually. Wait. Yeah,
90.
mark and count. 5.
Yeah. 36. Colonel Sanders
That would have been huge.
Colonel Sanders can put some real pressure here. 10 back.
Colonel Sanders can shut him out, I believe.
Oh yeah. If he can go 50, that
Yeah.
one right there pretty much puts him just need the mark of the 10th back.
Here's a 40. Going to the fair.
Just off the mat, away. Not enough for Jimmy.
28.
Honestly, that A-frame was the difference.
So he needs
The
to
pitch.
He needs
Pitch
6
change.
on this ball.
Yeah. Michael Fortier versus, was a strike here, Colonel Sanders. That was my prediction.
Colonel Sanders gives it a good roll.
And back.
There it goes.
And
Is it?
that is a wrap.
Michael Fortier is going to be moving on to
38. Max Jimmy scores 232. Colonel Sanders has ended that match. He is in the 240.
Five get to 36.
Correct.
Okay.
Very respectable losing 36 in the semifinals. Wasn't enough. What we got for an average here in the semifinals? Might be about 240. They all
Yeah.
strike out. This one right here gets Colonel to 250. 250 is nothing for Colonel Sanders. Move on to face Michael Fortier. I'm playing green to be. What's that? Yeah. Oh, for real. Strike right here. We'll get our semifinals average into the 240s. Yeah. 230 and 250, 230, 230. So yeah, 240 stuff.
Yeah. That was why it did matter. Strike. That leaves something makeable.
That was the big difference right there.
Hey, Max, check in now. I mean, the mulligan Jimmy Hughes was good. He didn't give it right.
Yeah, he got what he was looking at it for out of it.
And I wonder if he didn't like, he thought Mike had a worse look on way one. Maybe he was banking more on the split on that
Maybe.
one.
Semifinals, they had an average of 240.
Yep.
On the nose.
Hard to believe on this shot where, you know, it wasn't the easiest shot to get to the pins that the low game is 32 out of the 4 left. Alright, so I actually gotta do a little work here moving the camera.
Camera time. We'll be back for the finals in a minute.
championship game, dude. Look at that.
This stupid bag still has air ball all the way.
Alright, we should be able to read the scores with that for all of you watching at home. Alright, looks like they're getting their warm-ups in. They looks like gave them 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes, I'm not sure. I missed how much time it was to start. I was going to ask you about that, 'cause it looks good off your hand.
Yeah, I didn't know if we
Alright, we got Matt's corner stepping in. You know what I want to say? Hey, good job today. Alright, so I'm glad you were as confused as I was, because that split in yeah. Yeah. And like I said, you pay maximum penalty because it's literally, if it was just a 4-pin, just a 6-10, anything but the 4, the 6-7, the 6-7.
Once I wanted to make it, I could count it.
Right. I was going to ask if you were going for it or going for count.
A little bit.
Like a half though, hoping on the bounce out probably.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I get the 2 right. Get the ball right at 6, and I got 2 with it.
Yep. Either way, you bowled well. You got yourself a top 4 finish. Alright, we got Colonel Sanders against Mike Gordon. Yeah, I can make him do whatever I want. See, Valerie's just appreciating how much work I've put into behind the booth here.
No, you've done a lot of work for this trade. It's been awesome. It's been fun to watch.
Like I said, you invited me to work in the shop for you. I'm trying to do everything I can in the shop and to build the stream up. With. True. Right. Alright. I'm going to actually, because of the viewer, and I'm going to get rid of that banner right there. So I'm not scrolling amongst them. I like it. I mean, I'm able to learn something new in the shop from you. All the stuff I'm learning, I feel I'm picking it up better and better every day. And then you gave me the opportunity to do things I love, play with technology and stream. So
yeah, which you've been killing it on it. I mean, it's been fun to add on, but the ease of it all. It's good. Hopefully everybody at home is enjoying it well.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any feedback on the stream, something you think I can change a little bit, please speak up. Let me know. I want to build it. We're here to bring this to you guys. That's why we're here.
That's it.
So you let us know. All right, match is underway. Okay, Colonel Sanders is going to be starting the match. Colonel starts. It's a strike there. I mean, even though that struck, I was watching the ball. Looked like it didn't really want to drive to the top.
Well, so that's with this, the way this pattern's set up, people have to really, to me, not get around it. If you get around it, you can minimize how much it can stretch. The more it can get going a little forward, it looks like it pulls the pocket. You watch Linus throwing that purple urethane, kind of blending in. I myself tried to walk them back as much as I could. And just kind of let it float down and roll. I was fortunate enough for a lot of good pin carry today. So I'm going to guess my strategy was alright. Probably a little slow on third game. I struck till the 8th frame. Watched Buck Ripcord do that in the second game.
Yeah.
240 and 190 or something. At 190 even in the second game. Yeah, I don't think he had anything under an 8 count. He didn't strike until like the 8th or 9th frame.
Right. I think he only had 1 8 count. The rest were 9 count.
Right.
And it wasn't the same pin. It varied.
So as much as you can get there, it's kind of tricky a little bit to strike. I mean, if you talk Buck Ripcord, 245, 190, 268, 180. Like when he found it, he struck a lot, but because of that long puck period, they changed pretty quick. And to me, it got deceiving because you're like, it doesn't look like I need to lose. And then you fight it for 2 or 3 frames, and then you realize I should have 2 or 3 frames ago. So, yeah. I mean, we saw it when you guys yourself, Adam. I think I heard you talking earlier about trying to switch certain balls and you should have made different switches.
Yeah.
The crazy part about this game is we go back and we look at it afterwards. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done this.
Ooh.
So it's that first ball that tends to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mulligan thing is your opponent's tricky because you know you got to pick up between when you use it. Me, I wanted to use it with my guys on the double. That probably should have done it tonight.
So we were wondering that, but I did say watching his ball go. I thought you didn't think you had a better look on 1 and 2. You didn't talk about watching the ball get down lane. It looked
Right,
like it
and
wasn't
that's kind of
as
why
strong.
I waited for lane 1 because I figured he's going to throw one of those there, and I think 1 would have been a bigger penalty.
Yeah, I thought you would have used it in the 9th frame.
But I mean, I thought he was locked in. He was locked in at both. So I didn't think it really mattered.
Yeah.
And if he's anything like me, when he asked me to mulligan, it just kind of like added gas to the fire. I got
Right.
like, yeah.
When you got up and struck, I was like, that was a momentum. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So Colonel Sanders got that ball right. He hated it off his hand for anyone who could see his body language. Bowled with him more than once.
Yeah, that was
At least he got a makeable out of it.
Yeah.
So,
Misread a lot of
fun
lots.
information here when we're early on is Colonel Sanders pulled out to get 4th title. If Michael Fortier can pull it out, it'll be his 5th title, making him Hall of Famer eligible. So,
I caught him like he had a great look all
he
day.
looks, and again, it's hard. Like, I get what you're doing with the mulligan, and you still have to throw the shot, but when guys are locked in, and
Yeah, no.
you're kind of doing it just to add a little something different to it.
Roman's saying the volume seems a little bit low on the commentary. He's trying to angle the mic a little bit.
Could be that I'm sitting back a little too, not quite as loud. But yeah, so we got a possible 4th title and possible 5th title. This will be a fun match to watch here, and be interesting to see where the mulligans come into play. Frank, you would have to correct me on this, but I believe one of the first years we had this tournament, it was the finals where Dave Burke against Steve Hardy Sr. Steve Hardy Sr. struck out in the 10th frame to tie Dave Burke. Dave Burke then called his mulligan against Hardy, and Hardy 7-pin to lose. So you want to talk about, that was quite the epic use of a mulligan for sure. So there Sheen had that little weak 10, so to me as I started to notice as the day went on, if I saw that ball 1 in week 10, that to me was the sign that I needed to actually move a little farther left. Because if I tried to get the ball down the lane, it then went too far down the lane, and it was not good. I think Sunny D here, you saw it that last game qualifying, I was open, 4-bagger, open, 5-bagger. So like, I was able to strike, but the penalties kind of got me a little trouble as they did in that last match.
Alright, I just turned that microphone sensitivity up a little bit. Hopefully that helps us.
We appreciate it, Roman. Thanks for the feedback.
Yep. Like I said, we're always just trying to get better for you guys. Just let us know.
So a little more information. In 2 weeks from today, we have our first FEE Tour event in Augusta. Or I believe it's actually Hollowell.
Hollowell
Maine.
by like 100 feet.
Yeah,
By
right.
like
Logistics. But yeah, we're going to have the possibility to have our biggest field of 72.
I went and saw it.
Yeah. So here
looks
he
like
is.
that was a little slow.
I mean, that's about what I saw him on the other side. And I don't know, again, this pair is obviously different than 1 and 2. But as you start getting it a little cleaner, you whack it a little differently, it's easy to see the ball do different things. But yeah, back to Augusta here, we got a sponsor, Legacy Home Improvement. So we are calling this the LHI Classic. Will be open to 72 bowlers.
Ooh, a possibility our biggest
It is
field.
very possible. It'll be the second biggest to the one we had in Raymond, New Hampshire, probably 7 or 8 years ago.
But wasn't that one, if I remember right, wasn't that 2 squads?
It was.
I thought that one was 2 squads.
I don't believe that was 2 squads because we were able to use the entire bowl.
Okay, all right.
So we were able to use, thanks to Donna Oliver up at Interstate Bowling Center, we were able to use the entire house, all 24 lanes. So we're going to put 3 bowlers to a lane, 6 to a pair. Ooh, we sent that one out there. this could change things for sure. I mean, it's gonna help. Hopefully, it helps Shane loosen up his swing, throw a couple of good shots.
I mean, you hate to see someone, I mean, unless you're bowling against them. You hate to really see him struggle, but now knowing when he finally finds it, you can make him do it again.
Yeah, we
he opens again.
What a
3
terrible break
opens.
from Michael.
So yeah, so now
Door
we just,
wide open.
I'm gonna say that the first partially shut on me.
Yeah.
If Colonel can get up here and throw 2 good ones and double, it's a huge difference there.
I would bet
Your
money.
opponent goes 7-2, 7-2, and you can double.
Yeah, if he doubles here, Colonel's throwing the second one again. Michael won't let him get that early double right now.
See, I wouldn't use it yet. I would let him double first, and then you get a chance to double. Then let him try the 3-bagger to stay up. And again, we say this, it's all you never know until you do it.
Right.
See, I would have had a strategy if I'd have made it. I would want them to use their mulligan before they sit, because then if they don't strike, they gotta think about that a little bit
Well,
longer.
so there's the other thing I'm thinking about. So
Colonel Barry.
we don't have a time limit on the mulligan. So would it have been dickish for him to have got his ball and start the setup like, hey, this is the last one over?
Yeah.
You know, they don't have a time limit, and there probably should be, and it's kind of, again, it's all mental warfare at this point.
Right.
This. So who knows where that would have been. Roman said we sound better.
All right, cool.
Thanks,
Roman.
Did you put earplugs in? So if you're watching, share the stream. Make sure to like and follow our pages. Big shout out to Bayside Bowl. Where we use that with a smaller field, we still use the entire bowling center, which made qualifying go quick.
Much faster.
I honestly really like the pace of qualifying.
Colonel gets up.
Got that one a little right.
I can't see it.
There.
Got it.
Responded.
You gonna make him do it again?
I kind of did a little.
Yeah.
Using the mulligan. I figured he would. After 3 opens in a row. So
He
we
just fell behind
we got
by
a
30.
mechanic coming in to get
Darth
the wood.
Quater to get us Deadwood out of the way.
So everyone's liking this camera angle. I shifted a little bit more left, so now you can see the pins better when they're throwing their shot.
I like it. That's what we're looking for, better views here. Alright, so Sanderson steps back
Roman
out.
comes in. I've got enough ear problems. Don't need to stick things in my ears to make it even worse.
Right above the lane, so you can see the shape of the ball from the top.
So I thought about trying to get him, but the front the tripod can't go any higher. That's all the way down on what holds the ball. If it can go higher, I'd have raised the whole thing and angled it more. But
It looks great.
I like this view. This probably was really good for the last couple rounds where you had multiple matches going. Got that one farther right.
Oh.
There's your big mulligan.
It's the first time we've seen Mike
That's the first time.
mulligan pay off.
Yeah, every other time he called mulligan. They struck
out one, he made 2 throws.
Well, that was like the first round in the quarterfinals when Trevor had me mulligan. I threw the next shot and I let go and I was literally like, yeah, too bad. That was better than the last one.
And
the 10 pin just, it hit it. It definitely hit it. It moved it like 2 inches. So get it.
Colonel, he went for it.
He definitely did.
It, and I thought he had
But
it.
still, going for it's not a bad move there.
Not really
If he strike out, he's up 12.
Yeah.
It makes it
driver's seat.
a little more interesting for sure.
Yeah.
And even if, say, Mike finds it after struggling and he goes
Still up 12.
double,
Exactly.
you come up and like, okay, now throw one of those again.
Yeah.
Mike hasn't even had a 9 count yet, so I think he'd just be happy with hitting pockets right now.
He would be, yes. But then this is where Shane can come into play.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think also at this point, if I'm Shane, I don't care about this one.
Right.
Because you're so deep.
Right.
So wait till it matters.
Right. He needs a third.
He beat Buck Ripcord without using the pocket.
I saw that. And I only used mine against Trevor. I knew it was over. And, you know,
He just didn't want to see it.
So that one was definitely He's been in the mid-15s earlier, looking the ball up and almost 17.
But he also moved right on that. Probably thought he had to throw it harder to keep it all line.
Yeah, most of his strikes all day were close.
It's the big cover.
Nice cover.
Now, fun fact, next year there's a chance Mulligan 2 goes to a different center that can reset.
So in the planning, we're talking, I mean, everything's also a matter of evolving, planning, and moving forward, but in this match play format, with it being such a dickish mulligan, because it's against your opponent, we're thinking about making spares possible, where if we have bowling centers that can respot pins easy enough, it won't waste time, and we might be looking at possibly having to shoot
tournament or that
if,
split.
If you know, say that split was in the 9th and it was to keep him in the match, make him shoot it a second time.
Yeah.
First strike, Mike Fortier is going to be feeling a little bit better there.
So now it's in a rough spot because let's say he gets up and throws a double, like Colonel's like, you know what, throw that one again. And then he strikes, that's going to amp him up and get more of a flow going.
It should, yeah. I mean, you got to, again, back to those mulligans, they're probably more of a mental thing than anything at certain times. Obviously, like with Shane's, he went from a double to an open.
Yeah.
So, I mean, by rights, it's about 30 pin mulligan total. But Shane also has his mulligan in his back pocket.
Right. Here we go.
Looks a little better.
That's a hypnotizer?
It is. Again, so to me, as flat as that hits, to me, it's just like getting a hair too far forward. I would like to see like a 1-1 or a 2-1 left, 3-2 left, something just to give it a little bit, keep it not quite as far away from the head pin. Not easy to talk to you up there in the booth, isn't it?
Oh, much easier.
Yeah.
Alright, Sanders, make your spare. You're still in the driver's seat here. Spare there, solid footwork, we'll call that. Or
yeah.
Move, maybe.
Tuck landing.
But yeah, as you said, Sonny, with Mike only having one strike up there and Sanders having his mulligan, it kind of hurt because you're like, ooh, I haven't struck much, I need to strike. So he strikes and then it gets called back.
Yeah.
Alright, Sanders, what do you got? Chicken cooking?
Here we go.
Straight, that was close. Yeah, so there it is. Like that one was in a little bit off of the last one, and you see it wants to pick up. So from my vantage point, he's got to get left. At least he's got to make it fair for sure.
Now, do you think also if he likes where he's standing, you think if he gives a little bit of loft, get it a little bit further?
Maybe. I feel the length of the pattern, that extreme offset makes it tricky to stay in the same place. You're not really playing the ball reaction as much as ball roll. If the ball rolls early, it gets forward as we saw on 4 and it's flat 10. So then you're a little straighter. Oh, touch it.
Alright, you got it.
No worries here by this guy. But then when you get it up the lane, it sees it and it slows down and it goes the other way. Now it doesn't go hard the other way, but it goes up and you're now supposed to know.
Alright.
If that goes Brooklyn, you're okay. Or you're in a little bit better spot.
Mike Fortier messing with some tape. Alright, he gets up here.
Now, if it's not only double 30,
I don't make him throw it. If he gets up and turkeys,
yeah.
then I make him throw that third one again.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, yeah, it's hard not to
When
win.
he gets in the 93, he does that.
Right. See what happens.
He can throw his shot again.
7 pin.
No need to worry about
Doesn't
it.
have to.
But yeah, definitely Mike went back straighter. Looks like he, on the rack earlier,
Yeah,
he had a
Alright.
haywire,
Tight.
and he also has an IQ4 out. So I like the idea of the lower disc balls. That's what I use for the most part today, just so I can stay at the back and they wouldn't want to forward too fast.
Yeah.
So I think he tried to go straighter and with that same kind of mindset.
Alright.
Just be a little bit smoother, a little easier.
Just got a text message.
go.
I'm gonna turn this microphone up a little bit more. Amber said she's like, sounds like you guys are whispering. So.
Hey, little mama.
Alright, we turn that up. See if that helps.
Alright, here we go. Mike's trying to get another strike going here.
Is it up? Where is it?
That's a little farther out.
Oh, gets it out.
Pressure on that one.
Oh, love tap 7.
That's it. So we're best case 193. The best case 13.
Yeah, 13 closer, yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking at about 20 pins here for Shane. And that's assuming that these guys can both strike. And after all the strikes we saw in the semifinals, you would have thought this was going to be a high-scoring match.
Right, yeah,
But
we
yeah, where
240 was the average in the semifinal match.
and now we've got 4 strikes between the two guys.
Right.
But we also weren't using 3 and 4 in those matches.
Wild.
That is true, but you figured before that line, this was 230 something, and Parker was 2-team.
Yeah, that's true.
In the quarterfinals, it was fair. But we know things, even if it's just mental, things change when lanes stick.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, Sanders needs to look like he keeps a little right.
Strike here.
Oh, forfeit.
Another high hit. He's in a great spot, but you're just seeing the ball. To me, it's not even that it's hooking or moving more on the lanes sooner, but the rotation is burning off here quicker. So I think that's where you're losing the pinch here.
Yeah.
Bump zone's getting pretty beat up at this point.
Yeah, so like I said, so that transition of the ball going from side roll to forward roll happens just a little bit sooner.
Yep.
It doesn't look like it's moving any different, but it definitely, the ball rotation itself is getting forward.
Agreed.
A couple bowlers, actually Mike brought it to my attention, that this pattern looks very similar to the trios event that we had in Lewiston a couple
Yep.
I didn't look at it. I believe the lengths were different, and there was a long buff, just like the Lewiston pattern. We do know that these bowling centers play drastically different. The Bayside from one side to the other is
Oh, yeah.
definitely east and west as they're labeled. So, yeah, I didn't get to bowl in the trios one. A couple of you guys did. Mike won that tournament, so here he is on this. So, for him to be in the same and still be in the finals, I mean, Colonel Sanders was in the finals as well. They definitely look like they're playing a little different than they did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely played a little different. They were similar in how everything went, but crank this volume up.
Alright, so he got in a little bit more, it looked like. There it is, Sanders. Yeah, it looked like he got in. That one had the similar launch angles off his hand, but it looked like it was like 2 and 2 or 3 and 3 left of it. It just keeps that heavy roll up.
Now, if it's me, if he strikes here, I make him throw it on this lane because this has been his harder lane over 3.
Yeah, he hasn't struck once in this lane. So
Right.
I think you're right. I mean, really, where he has not struck, if he does, force him to do it twice.
I would agree with that.
I mean, because realistically, any sort of mid-gear or first ball intent is going to make it really shake.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Big shot right here.
What do we got here, Mr. 40 ounce? Oh, that's got it right.
You got it? Through it?
Got it.
Now see what Shane does. Is Shane going to make him do it here?
Oh, he is.
Yep, Shane's calling it. Exactly what I would have done.
We're all thinking the same things here. He struggled on that lane, and he wasn't even like that with a no-doubter.
Yeah.
So make him do it again.
Previously, 0-4 on that lane.
Yeah, I mean, he was still only 1 for 5.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's not good as a baseball player.
No.
Right, no.
No, that's the right move, sure.
But no matter what Mike does, Shane has a chance.
Yeah, he can't shut Shane up. Shane controls his destiny.
But if Mike can strike and then double,
Makes Shane's on the platform.
In comes Puzo, this 40-year dude is ass.
that's why you bowled with him, right? Mike, you missed me out here, brother. Oh, that one was pretty good, too.
Oh,
High clutch.
That one looks better than
he responded.
Yep.
Alright.
Now he's got to find a couple more good shots.
Yep.
He really needs a double to put pressure on Shane.
Yeah.
Double makes Sanders take the first one.
This has turned out to be a very good match. Like we were saying a couple minutes ago, the scoring pace definitely came down some.
3 strikes through 6 frames.
Yeah, I mean, there was like no strikes here. And now these guys are starting to figure out a little bit. You know, maybe the nerves are settling down a little. Because I don't care who you are, getting that title match changes your brain, your thoughts a little bit.
100%. 100%.
All right, so this is a big one.
shot.
My game plan fell apart when I was in the finals a month ago. It'll happen.
Alright, here we go.
So
Good job.
he doesn't strike
Needs
here.
this one here.
Beats 10.
Looks like you got that one right.
Got it.
Got it.
4, 5, 7 off the wall.
So again, he got a little straighter, but he's not going around it as much either. It looks like he's just getting that
Yeah.
lower roll, so now you get just heavier roll into the pocket because you can't rely on the back end of the lane pulling the ball back
Yeah,
or even
he tried to
straight
shape
up.
it more earlier.
Oh, definitely, most definitely.
fair on this. All right.
Fair puts him at 192.
Yeah.
And if Shane goes strike fair, he's 191.
Yep.
So he's going to count
Look
as
good.
man up.
Got it.
So you're going to make Shane work for it now.
Yeah.
So this count really doesn't matter a lot. Shane doesn't have to double.
Well, 9 gives us a chance for a tie, right?
9 forces is double.
9 would be 192, and then you would have to go strike.
Well, we're gonna have to
Strike
tie.
9 square would be 194.
Yep, that's true. So yeah, so Putt coming in. He needs 9. 9 or
I
better.
just wrapped my hand as a kid.
Yeah.
Comes in clutch. 9 forces 2.
Yeah.
9 forces the double.
So an 8 count we have a tie. 9 forces. Mike's got here.
Cut down a little bit further right. 8 count. We have a chance of a tie.
Strike 9 square is tie.
Strike 9 fair.
All right. So
It comes down to this
we've
shot.
been talking, Colonel's last 2 shots have been single pairs, real close, but not quite it. So got to make some sort of little adjustment here, and we're going to see what happens. See what Colonel Sanders made of. Colonel knows how to strike, if anybody does.
If anybody does, he does.
34 out of 36 a couple years ago at Lewiston.
One of them being a 9 pin.
875.
All right, here we
It
go.
looks like he's still a little straighter. You can get that ball to go to the pin the right way.
Needs this
I
one.
think that one's good.
Oh!
What a great shot from Shane. Mike Fortier is going to be your winner.
Yeah, that mulligan came in huge.
Mulligan with the slip is the big one. Unfortunate for Shane there. Doing great all day. So Mike Fortier is going to get his 5th title and now he's eligible.
It was a great showing by Colonel Sanders today. Just needed that one to go, rings the 10 pin. It was a great match. Right down to the end, right down to the 10th frame. And of course he gets that Brooklyn to go. Alright, we're going to get your winner here in the booth here in a
Get the
couple
winner
minutes.
in, my predicted winner, and Michael
Jimmy's
Fortier.
getting down there to get the picture with the check. Give it to Michael Fortier.
That was tied for his lowest game of the day.
Was it 182?
40er.
Oh, 40er?
91.
Yeah.
Sanders had a 183
Nuts off
first
in
game.
there, giving out the big old check.
That was Sanders' lowest game of the day,
Yep.
right? Because he went 220 in the semis.
Yeah, 188 was his former lower.
80, he went 83. Oh no, 76 actually. I'm sorry, I didn't
Oh,
see
76.
that.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
looking at the wrong line. All right.
Good ball in the both of them though.
All right. We're gonna get them in here. In here in a minute. All right. Once we get Jimmy, we'll get Michael Fortier up here in the booth. All right, here we go. Let's get to the booth cam, folks. Here we are. Not the Splinter and your champ coming
Here's our
back
champion
in.
and now Hall of Fame eligible from getting your first title by this asshole.
3 weeks
ago? No.
Yeah.
So this actually makes back-to-back titles for you as well.
No, there was
Or
another
you
one.
did bowl in the middle tournament, in the college
Yeah.
tournament?
Yeah,
Yes, you were here. Okay.
I
So,
tanked that
my
horribly.
apologies. So, all right. So you win, tank, win. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not a bad thing. Win,
2 out of
tank,
3
win.
ain't bad.
No.
I was gonna say there's a song
It's
about
like
it.
that's
Yeah.
like a D, right? Or a C? C?
No.
It's a D. It's
Yeah.
a solid D.
60.
I need to do better.
Yeah.
So give us a little info. You had bowled awesome on 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 just.
3 and 4 was completely different than everything that I bowled on. It pushed, so I figured if I go stronger ball, a little bit of block, it would tip in the end. It just kept skating through. I knew it wasn't my ball speed. I squared up with the bigger ball. It saw the friction in the head and went through the face. I tried the ball down, throw it to the outside like 7-8, let it bounce like it did earlier. Went straight on me.
Right.
I felt like I was so lost that it was basically, I know it's no hook, hook early. So I just needed to get that. I needed to clip the early hook in the front, and it's basically ball down, square up, and go faster and get it to roll forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were watching here, and they definitely look tricky. Not bowling on it. Listening to you, and I chatted with Shane real quick. I thought that Shane needed to move a little farther left, but as he said, just what you said, the same thing as anything you got left, we never saw the lane at all.
Yeah.
It looked very tricky. I mean, we had huge scores all of match play up until that match there. Your mulligan came in to be the big difference.
Yeah.
That was the only one that worked during match play for me.
And they actually had said that there, that every time you called it, the guy struck on you, and then this one here, it pays off. Not only did he not strike, he split, and then it turns out to be the difference in the match.
That was the difference right there.
So,
Yeah, I don't know if you call it lucky or what. I just kind of found something and threw a few strikes and got back in it.
it's all we can ever do is just keep grinding through it, no matter what. That's why it's such a long game.
Yep.
So,
Mathematically in it, you don't give up and you just keep throwing and see what happens.
that's it.
That's all you can do.
Congratulations again, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Now Hall of Fame eligible.
I won't get tired of hearing that.
That's hey, never get tired of hearing
No.
that. So, but congratulations.
Thank
It'll
you.
make your ride home a little easier, a little funner, a little happier. And
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you and Mallory for
yes, most definitely,
running
sir.
it.
He's our live stream guy.
I'm the live stream guy.
Hopefully we'll see you in a couple weeks in Augusta. It's another probably 45 minutes north from here.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but so congratulations again, Mike. And yeah, I think that's about all we got for today. We had a hell of a tournament here. A little lighter, things went fast. We're all done by 1:30.
I like that.
That's a
good.
bonus to the smaller field. But thank you for tuning in. Master Splinter,
Crazy train.
the Bowler Builders.
Till next time, guys. Ow. Hold on, I'm gonna unmute the mic. Do that again.